The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. I'm coming after you.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
22. Shot. 17. Check. Strike. Ready, go.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they're able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Well, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Hey, watch the slip. Ready, go.
But first down, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Is that all you got?
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. But that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
I see you over there. You scared.
That third down conversion good for 23. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Ready, red, 38. 22 needle. Slice blue. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there.
Down.
That'll make it third down.
95. Drill green. Hey, red. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Ready.
So from
Ready.
inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Black Ultra. Ready, go.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Eagle blue. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Young people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Set, go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Ready. Cut.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sears. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Bravo 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down, and they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. You.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Ready, go.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Set, go.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready, go.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, black shot. Okay, brother. That's a safety creek. Check. Let's go. Charge. 10 cycles. Set. Cut.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards into Chicago first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, again, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Okay, ready? Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Steal, black. Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Slice, 97. Set, cut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. And that'll set them back 5. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
Check, 53 blood. Check, 53 blood. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Zoom, black. Deep, tighten up. Mike, 53. Green Jack. Mike, you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Let's go
And
now.
no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Cycle. 53, check 53. Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stop your whining. Check go.
Here's Hurts to throw. flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Flushed out right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
On the double.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Hurts.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Here we go.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in this game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. You might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Go red.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
It's taken to the 26. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Come on, set, hiking 18.
All day, every day, any day. 58, right over there, right over
Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Mega.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Set, go.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Set, go.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ready, go.
Quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
On the ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level. The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target. Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Need old blue. 53. Here we go, D. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Oh, yeah. Good job, fellas. Good job.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, the ball hard.
Right there. 54.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
I don't think you got it, son. Mine's 54.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Got it.
At the
Let's
line,
go.
prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
They're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to Mooney. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Check. 53's mine. Here we go. Here we go. Hut. Here we go.
Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Ready.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
52
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, think about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Okay, right.
2nd and 11.
Watch the curl. Pause red. 53's the mic. 53. Check. Hut. Go.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Ball keeps moving.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And he rifles one incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. There he goes. Right
you gotta love it, baby.
and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
Right there in the middle. 55. Come on, D.
Hut.
And they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
43 rail. Green Jacks.
2nd and 3. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Striker, 3-3. Red, cycle. Yellow, zoom. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
On the set.
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too showed me.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach is off.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Set, go.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Set, go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Big hold of the 30. That's taken in by Duvernay. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. pistol.
Check go.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Hurts fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20.
You don't want none? Get some.
And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Eagles continue to roll. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
53, Mike, 53.
Chalk, 17.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
6. Mega. Check. Green.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Ready. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're firing a deep ball for Komet. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Let's go now.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
6. Hut.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jarnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find
That's all you got.
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception.
You got to love it, baby. Give me some more.
Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
38.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Ready.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
Come on, let's get him. Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we... And now here is another interception.
Oh,
Picked
yeah,
off at the
oh,
20,
yeah.
and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, get excited. Let's go, let's go.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. 10 cycle. Needle blue. Blue. Go. Ready. Go.
After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Set. Hut.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hut. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Bears on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down.
Ready.
Well done.
60 red.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Pause red. Set. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got his man on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start.
Let's go, baby. Turn up.
Ready, go.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Get him, boys.
Set. Hut.
On second down now, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
10. Hurry. Hut, hut.
On third and goal, they're going to run the option. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a fourth and goal.
Steal. Black.
Mike 5. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Drill. 52.
Check. Fresno.
Set. Hut.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
Ready.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
10 Black.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
Ready. Red. 38. Blue striker.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the
52 blaster.
Four down. Watch 32. Check.
Ready, go.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
95.
That's it, baby. That's it. Big hit.
Spike 60.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Here we
the
go.
false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to second and 9.
Hut.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
Goal P.
Mike 42. Check right.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move
Here we go, set.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hut, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Yellow. Set. Hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
White. White. Hut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield, but now it'll be third down. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Smash. Red. Hey, blue. Set. Hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
What's good? Big slap fest, eh? Ozzy. You were getting pumped, eh? It was actually mental. Yeah. Oh, Warsaw and Poland. Yeah. Oh my god, steak sub was ass. Ooh. Oh my god, for sure. Yo, should I rep these pistols though in Warzone? Bro, it was a rough scene. It was a rough scene. I'm not gonna lie. I would have just rage quit, honestly. Some stats. Mm. Uh, why you actually like? Why are you asking? You actually asked Ted? You fucking weirdo. Yeah, like what the fuck?